This is really mid one and Mushi at the absolute top. Now he's got to go up against Mushi, so there's a little
nice
skewer.
Cookie into skewer back. Really great reaction. They're still gonna get the first blood. Traded off for killing the carry though. Who do you actually favor in that? As we're gonna watch Afu also die.
Don't remember that one, but I'll trust you on it.
Yeah, they had some weird tiger logo.
Tiger, that's spooky. Yeah, he'll definitely be used to the farm. I guess offlane's a farming role now. Pepper is mucho deado. More damage, 6 minutes for Yopaj. But he's gonna die with it.
One grenade lands, he's taken out and will die. It's Afu. Delivers the finishing blow with a blinding light. They'll force X Nova to use all of his leap charges and still dies. So that's going to be really unfortunate for X Nova. Those are some long cooldowns to get those leap charges back. Freezing field will finish him off. Whoa, well played.
I mean, that is a finger of death. Plus 2 lion hexes.
Got him with Frostbite 1. Hit him with Frostbite 2 after the concoction. Oh my god.
Where are you going, Mushi?
Mushi is
enjoying those roots?
They're gonna stop the skewer too. Adding insult to injury. They have another concoction, so Mushi will eventually die here. John Well collects the kill.
5-0. What a monster. Absolutely destroying this early game. He's so rich. He's 1,000 behind Opaj right now. Your damage is kind of just on one core if you're boom instead of all 3. And mid one is just abusing it to the maximum here. He's not afraid of anything. He's literally invincible right now.
Freezing field, Opaj. Too much damage. John Well, far too impactful for boom this game. Jeez.
Having the time of his life. This guy's playing like an RPG right now or something. The mid one's just 1v2.
Golem slam. Oh my god, the golems can cancel their slam. I had no idea that was even a thing, but Yopaj does indeed get caught. Not sure what exactly that was. A split-second TP that quickly gets canceled. The stun into arrow. They really just do not have the damage. That is just sad to watch. Yopaj unable to kill a support like that. Terrible.
They have mag blink. And now at least you can get a big RP. Or maybe you lack damage, you can clump them up for the Sven to come in and wipe house. There's a single RP in the arrow in the Stormbolt.
Okay, chaining the stuns a lot, but it's still enough. Mid one dies. Now they can chase down more heroes. They're going to be able to catch John Well. He's going to do as much damage as he can, but quickly chopped down by Natsumi. I mean, as you said, a lot of weight is going to have to be put on Natsumi's shoulders in this game, and he is bearing the weight a bit. He gets 2 kills, goes for the mid tower. Not able to get any, though. Glyph holds the tower strong for now.
Dooms Natsumi. If he dooms him before it'll, that fight's over. If he dooms him after it'll, you might be able to take it, but it's still really hard, especially when you're dooming off in power.
Nice 2-man RP. Beautiful stuff from Mushi. Catching the 2 most problematic heroes in this game, John Well and mid one.
Look for the Yules on the Mushi jump. If that teamfight gets disrupted, Boom are just out of that engagement. Roshan, it's not falling too fast. They actually have a decent window to contest here. But the vision's not doing them favors.
The arrow didn't land, but they did spawn John Well. But he managed to get a force out to the low ground. RP onto 3. They have the kisses on top of this. The damage being put out by Natsumi only helps him get the 1 kill on John Well. And now SMG activate their BKBs, their Rolling Thunders. They just cannot be touched once Natsumi is no longer a threat. Yopaj didn't jump away very far. His remnant set up defensively, but not far enough away. So all 3 cores on the side of Boom die, and they can go right back to taking that Roshan.
Yeah, you have a lead with Doom, but you have a Doom with a lead, and there's that
nice Yules counter. Very, very smooth. Afu, great reaction. They're still gonna go for the kill on Chidori, but this is BKB and Aegis, so if he doesn't want to die, he doesn't have to.
Harpoon him back after the... I mean, you're at a god strength there. You could have been taking the fight.
Otherwise, SMG, they're just gonna keep going. There's the
that's a good one.
Two Mules again. They still get the chain stunts off of it, though. It's looking okay, but Mid One is able to roll up and get a little bit of distance, and the Doom pops the BKB. He gets off his ultimate onto the Ember Spirit. Boom. Have to be able to chase this. They gotta pick off. They gotta keep this going. They're gonna catch Chidori. If they can take away that Aegis, Cookie gets out of the freezing field. Same goes with the Force Staff. Natsumi certainly needs the help, though. They get a skewer back on it, too, but it's also bringing him straight into a Natsumi who is exposed, and he is killed. Mushi had some great skewers this game, but that one might have been ill-advised.
Team was not ready for the Mushi Prime.
It's another skewer back, though, behind the tier 3. Maybe they don't need Natsumi. Oh, maybe they do. Slight Yopaj not doing any damage. Gets swept by Chidori and crew. Another Yule Scepter. Afu. Every move you make, Mushi, Afu has the response.
He's just so ready for those jumps. Item paid off for sure. He has Eye of the Vizier plus all that Coddle cast range. Normally,
even if you run into them, might be hard for Mushi to find the right kind of initiation. And now,
gonna have to go blind.
Masaros, he's gonna jump in immediately. They killed his ward, and he's gonna go for the punish. Trying to kill these supports, will be able to find Zephyr pretty easily. Boom, already running out to split push.
I don't know why that was the first thing that came into my mind, but hey, there's your next neutral item, folks. There, I did the work for you, Val. You're welcome.
You followed into my trap, my impenetrable defense, a brick.
Build the wall, they're pretty good.
Masaros. Okay, they get the opening on Mid One. That's pretty decent, but Mid One had a cheese, so he survives initially and gets the swashbuckle away, and Mushi unable to get off his RP and is now doomed up. Meanwhile, Chidori has ignored everything that is happening in this fight and is just hitting the objective.
Chidori, you try.
He's gonna stun himself again. Kisses being thrown out, but they can hardly get out of their fountain, let alone protect their ancient. That will inevitably be taken by a pretty content Mid One, I would say.
I mean, that man goes on the basketball court and destroys his own ankles. I don't know if that counts as an altercation, but it's pretty sad to watch.
Gotten somewhere with it as SMG versus Boom game 2. SMG smoking up, moving from one side to the other, trying to find an opening here for a first blood, and it looks like they found it. X-Nova going to be the target of a kill for, I assume, Mid One. Man. Yep, he's going to start off with one extra agility and a whole lot of extra gold.
I mean, SMG's way for sure. They are farming all the lanes here. I also go back to this Luna Ember nighttime combo that we talked about a lot, that I think is pretty strong. That's only as strong as much as your Ember snowballing.
And if your Luna is actually alive, which heavy amount of damage going her way, but they still managed to get the kill on Afu in return, and Natsumi stays alive. So, still.
But the game plan is there's going to be a lot of jungle for Chidori to clear through if he gets uncontested.
Which will either mean this is going to be a very interesting, fast-paced game because Boom's going to do a lot of invading, or both teams are just going to play for their stacks that they have. Rolling Thunder on top of the Sinister Gaze, double stuns. Mid One gets some distance, but the pursuit. Mushi hits him with a swashbuckle, unable to chase after Mid One, but kill on Johnwell on the other hand. Light chains, perhaps, and Mushi can collect that bounty. One's gonna come back into it, even against 4 heroes, daring to try and hit him with a Dark Pact. Probably not the best. Feels good. Now imagine if you're hearing the gold from it too. I think that's the best part, farming. Knocked him into a corner. Awkward for X-Nova. They're trying to get out of here. The rotations are coming through. X-Nova tries to Jagades, grabs Afu mid-air, gets away from the mines. Now he's slowly dying to all of this, but the damage may help Mushi complete some kills here. Misses out on that Rolling Thunder. Does manage to hit him with the Afu dying, but the mine stuck onto him. Mushi's in trouble. He's got another swashbuckle. Doesn't make it far though. Gets blasted back. Masaros trying to fight through the blinding light, getting the hits in. Mushi, he's taken out slowly but surely, but he'll get another round of the swashbuckle off before he falls. Maybe he doesn't kill them, but he does take a large share of their mana. Do you, I feel, in my opinion, the Blink Dagger is the right choice because he already has a Slark. Do you agree with that? Grab here on John Well. Battle of the fives, but Mushi and Yopaj will tip the scales in their direction. Yopaj is actually in some trouble. Got hit by the charge on through. Doesn't have a whole lot of movement speed. These remnants can't take him far, but Masaros was able to strike there with the ultimate just in time. Masaros now goes for the TP out. Sinister is going to be able to stop that one. And now the Luna is joining in on these fights. Masaros gets cleaned up by the big blast. Mushi at the same time. Chidori is able to finish him off. And the battle of the carries, where both of them are not really sure if they're stronger than the other just yet.
Maybe he thought he would just live through it. Like, I'll shoot backup, but that charge coming through adds a lot of extra damage. Both these carries, they have BKB. How do they get out of this early? Very important. Trying to get bursted, but he's thinking.
Chidori tries to help out. Natsumi activates his BKB. Chidori needs some help. Midwan is here to enable him. Diffuse a blade onto Natsumi. Rest of the team needs to help him out. And there goes that force out. That's going to be super helpful. Nice Illuminate Blast to be able to clean up and do some damage onto the two cores. Midwan and Chidori still going for it, but double damage. Yopaj is putting in the work right now. They got to get out of here. Chidori pops his BKB. Oh, that ultimate from the Venomancer did some decent side damage here.
One's still lurking in the back, in the shadows. Surprise!
Wait for the vision. Pops out, Eclipse.
Double surprise. He's gone.
That one though, the surprise goes the other way.
Oh no! That bull. I mean, somebody was locking somebody in the cage with the other.
Yeah, Natsumi pulled out the old Uno reverse card.
You think you're trapped in here? You're trapped in here with me, son.
Yopaj trying to dodge the. Oh, nice force staff. Yopaj still maybe gonna die. Slight goes off, not quite enough. He got off the flame guard, but Masaros was able to finish him off again. That Nether Strike seems to be the bane of Yopaj's existence, and his Ember Spirit.
Hard to get in that pit. You also kind of want SMG to fight Indy. Good Eclipse, good Chain Frost. Coddle's position. And when you chase them, it gets really wonky. You get a good charge, if one gets on your back line, it's just gonna be a slaughter. Or he's gonna take the charge. Blind blink.
Oh, it's stun on the two. Blast off to chain it onto Natsumi. Put some pressure on him. He still has his BKB. Gonna pop the Eclipse now. Chidori pops his own BKB to stick onto Natsumi and finish him off with just a straight up physical damage. Natsumi really held on to his BKB for a minute there. Just ends up getting overwhelmed by the physical damage. As soon as he's dead, the fight's kind of over. Not good enough control, though. That's one sad thing. Their supports really don't offer that much against the Slurk. Mushi rolling it up. They do manage to kill the Venomancer. Something small to work with, but their bottom lane is under assault, and they have to address that. Missed the blink.
Rolling Thunder. That's pretty cool.
Good move from Mushi to try and surprise SMG, just sadly didn't connect there. Charge is coming on through. Nice interruption, though, from the two supports. Managed to bail him out. Natsumi, though, BKB Eclipse has to back away. SMG, not necessary for them to pursue. They'll just let you have it. And SMG setting up for the defense. We got Midwan who's going to TP in to the tier 1. The rest of the team trailing them with the 4-man smoke. They've got the successful scan to re-smoke from Boom. But the high ground already claimed here from Masaros. Tries to charge down at Chidori. Now goes for his opening. Interrupted though. Chain stunned up. Gets off his BKB though. Starts leading into Natsumi.
they're all in
Nice
the
rolls
corner.
in from Mushi, but boy, they just cannot handle this physical damage. Natsumi back into the fight with his Eclipse, waiting out the BKBs, but mid one is too much of a terror for him. Even the Chain Frost, good bounces for Boom. Not good enough, though, to really do anything in this fight. They are simply far too behind and far too outclassed in this. Just wrap up. They'll have this vision, nighttime vision from the Slark. Afu. His smoke breaks. Mushi decides to make his initiation. His go on to Chidori. Rest of the team really not following it up too much, just kind of poking. Now the entrance comes in from the side of mid one and Masaros at the same time. Harpoon. Fuel Scepter goes out from the Pango. They are drawing this out a little bit around their tier 4s, especially. Boom needs to just stay alive and maybe finish off one of these low heroes. Masaro's dipping away, though. Can't get the ladder. Yopaj has to chill out, but what about the buildings, though? Chidori, once again, completely single-mindedly focused on objectives, will claim Megas right in front of Boom's face. No punish. 5 seconds left. It's just all out. They can't let him get away. They need to be able to put damage on him, but he's going to get up to the high ground. The Aegis expires, and he's back up to full. Slight chains, Masaros. Bit of trouble here. No BKB for him. They could finish him off. Chain Frost is not going to be enough by itself, and they jump together where Chidori instantly pounds. The stun onto 2, follows it up by trying to chase down Natsumi. The shield is helpful, but now the shield is gone. X-Nova dies, and he's dead for 45.
The in and out is destroying Boom here. Getting chip damage, but Chip is not finishing these heroes. They all have mobility. They all have jump. Just playing with them. Chidori, Ogre C, Ogre hit, Ogre win.
Knows how to play it. Man hit some creeps. Man hit some heroes. Now man hit some buildings.
Oh.
Almost able to get him there. Nice Glimmer Cape Force Staff gets away, and Yopaj has now been baited into the arms of mid one. And Chidori's back in blood. Able to take him out with the help of mid one. Good depth shroud, too, to cover him. And now Chemical Rage is back up, so your chances of killing him are pretty much gone out the window. So that is going to be the throne taken for SMG. Natsumi fight as he can and will, but never be strong enough.
That was a fight. That was a destruction of a Luna. Now they're at risk of...
Yep.